Ever wonder which supercar dominates the track, the previous Gen 2 or the new Gen 3? Today, we're comparing two generations of supercars on the iconic Sandown racetrack. In round 1, I'll be driving the Gen 3 Chevrolet Camaro, racing against both Gen 2 and Gen 3 supercars. Round 2 will see me behind the wheel of the Aussie Holden Commodore ZB, going up against the same mix of Gen 2 and Gen 3 cars. We're looking at Gen 2 with the Holden Commodore and Ford Mustang GT, and Gen 3 with the Chevrolet Camaro and Ford Mustang. I don't pick either Mustang in both generations because the specs are the same within each group, and let's be honest, it's hard for an Aussie to pass up against the Commodore. Right? This is all happening in iRacing, which I will provide a link in the description to create your own iRacing account and start racing. Alright, so we're going to be doing a quick 20-minute warm-up here in the Chevrolet Camaro, which is the current Gen 3 supercars. I'm not so sure why on earth I'm pushing. Cars are cold.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 32 Celsius. Standing start now. Let's get this right. No fuck-ups. Go.
Oh.
Right. 3 wide, you're on the left. Car right. He's still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear right. Car right.
Trying to move up the inside.
Still there. Still there.
And but we do get
Right.
the bad acceleration through the corner. Trying to carry the slipstream on the Holden. Again, he's going to move to the outside.
Car right.
We're just going to squeeze
Still
here on
there.
the inside.
Clear right.
Lets us through.
Okay, Bailey. The next car is Leanne, car number 14.
Alright, for lap 1.
18th. 2 laps remaining. Car right. Car right.
Oh, what are you doing?
Clear right.
Just gonna squeeze.
The guy in front is
So
Marsh.
why
car
not?
Number 4.
So I'll just say thank you. P17. Now what's good here in second gear is that we can apply the throttle a little bit earlier than what we can
The leader has just
in
done
first gear.
109.47.
Just like so. That
B17,
way.
one more to go. Halfway home, we've got plenty of fuel.
That way, yeah, we're just quicker through the corners. And
We've just cut the track. Come on, don't let him get away.
Last lap here.
P18, that's the end of the race. Never mind, that's the end of the session.
I go alongside. So let's see the standings. So let's have a look here. So P1 is the Gen 2 Ford Mustang. P2 is the Camaro Gen 3, so the current generation. Ford Mustang Gen 3, Ford Mustang GT, Ford Mustang GT. So it seems like it's been pretty dominant with the Mustang GT, the Gen 2s. We got here the Commodore ZB. If we go all the way down here. So P20, and then we gain 2 positions out of 3 laps. I would say like that was too bad. Alright. Now I'm gonna hop into the Holden Commodore for round 2. And then after those 2 rounds I'm going to create 2 AIs. Actually, no, I'm going to create 4 AIs. 2 of them are in the Ford Mustangs, both in the Gen 2s and Gen 3s. The Camaro and Commodore had the exact same skill level for everything. I just kind of want to see which car would be the fastest in qualifying and race. So we're going to see how that goes. Okay. So now coming up to round 2, we are, as you can see, here in the Holden Commodore ZB, the bloody Aussie favourite.
The pit exit's clear.
Coming from the sound already, it is different. And with this, I've got... Apologies, I was in the Bathurst setup rather than the Sandown.
Pit exit looks clear.
So, let's take this another try, eh? All I can say is that, like, it's probably a little bit more forgiving than the Chevrolet. Oh, with this... Oh, yeah. Now, this feels a lot better. What I'm noticing is I'm having more steering input than the Chevrolet. So I'm gonna break a bit later. Oh, yeah. And to prevent lockup, sort of thing. I can brake a bit later, too. Oh, going on the throttle is so forgiving.
This lap will be invalidated. Watch the track limits.
I really need to shut my mouth. Had a lock up there. No, but the thing is, with this car, I can feel the weight transfer. And I can carry up more speed. Whoa.
Your quickest overall. Standing start now. Okay, Bailey, get ready. Go, go, go. Car left.
Yep.
Clear left. Clear left. On your left. You're on the right. 3 wide.
Oh, maybe, yeah, maybe
Car
that
left.
wasn't a good idea. Going bloody 3 wide.
Still there. Still there. Clear left. Good start. Right side.
Why did you
Still
lock
there.
up? What?
He's still there.
Push the brakes so hard. Okay, maybe I did, but
Hold your
even
line.
still.
He's still there. Right side's clear. The car ahead is Angelo. Car number 8. Place. 2 laps left.
Oh. What am I doing? I'm gonna do a quick retake. So this is attempt 1.
20th place. Car number 05. Okay, standing start. Get ready. Go. Clear right. Car right. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. You're on the left, 3 wide. Clear
Aw.
right. Nice one, Ben. You're in the middle, 3 clear all right.
Really?
The guy in front is Inglesi, car number 6. The track temperature is falling. It's now 32 Celsius.
Hold on to the back. I don't know why I locked up there. Now, car.
B16, 2 to go.
The car has less understeer. Like, it kind of has a bit of both Oh my god. That's,
Hey,
yes.
Bailey, we've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines.
I don't know, it's just the handling of the car. I've got more precision when trying to turn, whereas the Camaro, I couldn't turn as much. But also too, I'm having to brake later than the Camaros. I'll say about 25 meters later, maybe like 15
The
meters.
leader has just done a 110.10. That's half distance. The fuel's okay. One more lap to go. 17th place.
I'm gonna
He's reeling
push
you in.
here.
The gap's now 1.3. All right, Bailey, you're reeling. Inglesi in. The gap is 1.3 seconds.
But also too, the throttle is a lot more forgiving. Like I can press on it much earlier than what I could with a Camaro. But I just think the sound of the Commodore, or the Gen 2s rather, sounds, oh my god, it sounds a lot better, I would say. And we just crossed the finish line.
16th place. Okay, it's
P16.
over. Well done, mate. Good finish. That's the end of the session.
Alright, anyway, so I believe the Chevrolets had won the race. I think it was like 3 or 4 of them stacked. But I did go from P20 to P16, whereas the Camaro I went from P20 to P18. So the the Gen 2s are a little bit more stable than the Gen 3s. The Gen 3's has a little bit of oversteer, I reckon, but it could just be due to playing with the setup. However, I was also doing default setups, stand down default setups by iRacing, just to kind of make it equal as the best I can. I reckon the sound for the Commodore sounds probably a bit better, in just my personal opinion. And it's just, yeah, like the way it handles, how much input I can put on, it's just a bit more forgiving than what I could with the Camaros. So without further ado, I'm going to quickly set up 4 AIs, one of which are going to be in each Gen car. So the Commodore, the Mustang, and the Camaro. And we're going to be doing, I would say, probably a 5-minute qualifying session. Just gonna I won't be racing. I'll let the AI do its thing, and we'll see who wins. Plenty of time just to do one lap quali.
The leader's just done a 109.67.
So we just have a look at the results here. So Sean Ambrose, which I believe was in the Ford, got a 109.6. Kevin Combs got a 109.7 in the Holden. Pretty sure Steve Myers was in the Chevrolet. And Lisa also got in the Ford. Okay. So let's now move on to race. So same thing. They're going to have 3 laps to go. I think I'll
The track temp is
participate.
32 Celsius. The air temp is 26 P5.
I'm not going to get into the way.
This will be a standing start. Okay, Bailey, here we go. Go, go, go. The guy in front is Hudson, car number 2. Two laps left. We've gone out of track limits. Keep it between the lines. The leader has just done a 110.45. The guy ahead's lap time is a 110.46. That's half distance. You're looking good for fuel. One more lap to go. The leader's just done a 109.17. That was a fucking waste of time. That's the end of the session.
Alright. Let's have a look at the results. Hey? Okay. We look here in qualifying. We can see Sean Ambrose has got the fastest lap of a 109.671. That is in the Gen 2 Ford Mustang GT. Kevin Combs has got a 109.7 in the Supercars Holden ZB Commodore. But if we look here, the delta gap between the Sean and Steve, which Steve is in the Camaro, his is about, say, about 5/10 slower And mind you, these guys are completely balanced. So that is pretty interesting. Now, if we have a look here in the race, Sean in the Ford Mustang GT, he's got the fastest lap of a 109.1. So just a little bit slow to a 108. But if we continue down, the Chevrolet Camaro has gotten himself P2. However, the Holden Commodore here, Kevin, is only about 0.07 of a second quicker within his fastest lap than the Camaro. And then you've got the Gen 3 Ford Mustang here, which... But looking at the delta times, you can see here in the Legacy Ford Mustang, it's a 109.1, so nearly a 108. But then all of these are 110s, or low 110s, pushing themselves to 109. Not even the Commodore could even do a 109. But I guess that kind of does make sense because it was stuck behind the Chevrolet Camaro. And so I'm not 200% sure why wouldn't just overtake him. But looking at the statistics that we've got here, I think the Gen 2s are quicker than the current Gen 3s. However, I think the Gen 3s could potentially hold a position better, because I believe the Gen 3s are a little bit wider than the Gen 2s. So they get that little car width advantage to take up a bit of the track that it can take up, causing less, being less likely for the cars behind them to be overtaken. So yeah, that is quite interesting. If you guys would like to see more of these little tests on iRacing to kind of figure out which of the generations of the same category are probably quicker, slower, handles better, sounds better, this, that, biddy bob, let me know. Just comment down below what you'd like to see next. Like I said, I'm going to leave a link in the description below to give you your own access to create your own iRacing account, so you can do more tests like these here, or you can race online with other people and potentially meet me out on track. Without further ado, I'm going to leave this video here, and I'll see you guys in the next one.